Before we get to the ranking, I just want to give a quick shout out to Ben Schwartz for his birthday.
Oh yes, isn't that a coincidence?
I really knew it was Blitz Shorts that Blitz was going to talk about because I saw it on Instagram and YouTube community that today was his birthday.
Not only his birthday, today is also Clayton O'Shaughnessy's birthday too.
Oh, look at that! You're right, because you did say this before. Because yes, you did say also that Ben, Colleen, and Idris Elba, all of them were born in September, which is even much more awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This.
Anyway.
All right, and now to the ranking.
We're blue,
Oh damn! That's
I had to
good.
get it out there. I had to do it.
Yeah. All right. To start us off, let's start with the guy who started out with Leonardo, Cam Clark. Now, with his version from the '80s show, yeah, he played a really good leader, really friendly, and this is everything about what Cam's version of Leonardo just makes it wholesome. First getting introduced to him and stuff like back at the barnyard and everything else. So yeah, everything about his version is really good.
Yep.
And you, Christian, if you have an opinion.
Yeah, Ken Clark makes him sound really normal, really chill, cool. Of course, he's not that much serious as the other Leonardos later on, but he's still a good Leonardo overall. Of course, with that '80s humor and all that stuff. But yeah, Clark did really good as Leonardo here.
Awesome. And you, Fresh?
Well, with the '80s series, of course, you got your standard leader type of guy who just always 100% serious 24/7, but he does have his moments to just, just be how the show should be, just a fun ride. But it's much more when they made an appearance in the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles, where he's kind of a little bit much more hammy and much more down to just being appealing to kids wise, apparently like that. There was a comparison between the '80s and the 2012 Turtles, especially when him hammily shouting out "Turtle Power," which pisses off Leo, and it's just kind of a little bit of a weird change up, but it works.
I mean, yeah, because also going back from the '80s, because to be fair, with all the Turtles from the '80s, there were episodes where all of them are hammy.
I mean, yeah, I guess it is important to just flesh out your characters and not have them have one specific personality to have them be that, because that was an issue with Rise of the Tmnt, which we will get into, but it's important to just have them be more dimensional.
Of course.
But nevertheless, Cam, he's he was the OG that started it all, so
yeah. Turtle-tastic. All right, and go ahead, Christian.
All right, how about the guy that voiced him in TMT 2003, Michael Sinterniklaas, if I'm saying that right?
Yes, you got it correct.
All right, so this is how I got started with Leonardo and TMT. Yeah, of course he's a stern leader, but he went through a lot. I haven't seen any of the episodes that have him and the Turtles fighting Shredder and all that, but he almost lost his family, and that put him through a lot of PTSD. If you saw that,
I saw that. Yeah,
and yeah, but I do like how his voice is very unique, and the way his personality is. Of course, he gets into a lot of training and seriousness, but I still like him, of course. And Blitz told me this. Well, I was even saw on YouTube that Leonardo was training with Splinter, and he got upset that he's been using the same tactics and training. He wants more train lessons and stuff, and because of his anger, he accidentally hit Splinter.
Yeah, like that even shocked me when I first watched the episode. Just like, and then everybody was shocked from that point. But Splinter, forgive him, of course, and suggested to go to a new sensei to like learn some new tricks here and there. But that episode overall, because with that sensei voiced by Sean Schemmel, it was like very funny.
Yep,
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah, but with Michael's, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, reasonable voice, and this being the voice of reason, of course, good leader. That's what I like. It's similar to the one from 2007 in a way, but we'll get to that eventually. But again, that's really cool because his other works I know about is that, yeah, Sonic X, he voiced it, adult Chris Thorndike.
Oh my
Huh.
god.
Yeah,
Wow, I did not know that.
That's ironic.
yeah.
Oh, wait.
It is ironic.
Oh, wait, yeah, it is. I had to think.
But of course, and with you first.
Oh yes, well I have seen a few little episodes of 2003 Ninja Turtles. I will have to agree with everyone else's opinion. That's like he just makes Leo just 100% complete and badass.
Of course. Yeah. What do you call it? Mastermind, you ever saw the 2003 show or no?
Yeah, I kind of have. I seen it when I was a kid.
And what's your opinion towards his Leonardo?
It was cool.
Got you. All right. And overall, Christian, who has the honors?
Of course. What else? Turtle-tastic.
All right, Fresh, go ahead.
Seth Green.
Ooh.
So yes, like Green was the third voice for Leonardo after the likes of Jason Biggs and Dominic Canterbone, but he's presented in a clever way. At the end of season 2, where Leonardo was physically damaged by Shredder's forces so hard that they had to take refuge in April's farmhouse in upstate New York. The start of season 3 was where Green officially took on Leonardo as a part of a throat injury that damaged his voice so hard that it just became permanent. And honestly, it does make him sound much more cool and intense whenever you need it to be. And overall, this is one of those type of dream come true type of deals because Green was a big fan of the Ninja Turtles when he was a kid, and it was the Turtles. It was they were the kind of characters that he would draw the quickest, which is a little bit awesome. And even his wife, even like the Turtles himself, like she admitted to having a huge crush on Leonardo, which was a little bit of a coincidence.
You know what
Wow.
else is
How about
coincidence?
that?
You know what else is
So
coincidence that we
anyway,
didn't?
she married Leonardo.
Yep. I was gonna say because remember he played Leonardo first in Robot Chicken.
Yes, I was gonna get to that. He did play like the Turtles and Splinter and Casey Jones in Robot Chicken, so it was
Yeah. But yeah, I agree 100% with your perspective, Fresh. Like the deeper tone with like Leonardo making a more like dark tone towards like later seasons. This is everything about this Leonardo was badass because I prefer Seth Green's version over the two others because of how the impact of like what happened to New York and like in later episodes, the space episodes or like the dark arc of TMNT. Everything about it was just amazing.
and he gave his all. He turned out to just be 100% fantastic.
And the funny thing is, people are still shocked to this day. It was like, wait, Chris Griffin is Leonardo?
What? How did I not know that? I mean, of course, there's a change different in his voice, but pretty cool.
Of course. And you, Christian?
I do agree, albeit that Seth Green is a lot more better than the other two because it makes him sound more of a leader. It sounds a lot more serious and stern. And it makes you, if you hear his voice, you want to listen to him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you, Mastermind?
I would definitely agree.
Got you. All right. And Fresh, go ahead.
What else would it go other than Turtle-tastic?
All right. Mastermind, go ahead and choose.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yes, Nicholas Cantu. Yeah, surprising that Gumbo plays Leonardo now.
Another ironic.
Blue everywhere. Like, yeah. Just knowing like about the cast, and this is the first time they're using teenagers and here and there, and it's like not just Gumbo, but knowing his other works here and there, but really just him just trying to be a good leader to everyone, even though like everybody was doubting him throughout the movie here and there, but he just wants to make it good for like everyone.
Yep.
And of course, there's those funny moments where because this is the first time that Leonardo has a crush on April O'Neil.
Yep.
I mean, because again, the adaptations with like who's going to be the love interest is just they're not really kind of like good with settling about on that.
Yeah, but yeah, this is my opinion, and you, Christian.
Yeah, Nicholas Cantu, making him really sound young. Of course, you know, it's not really serious sounding like the other Leonardos, but he's still a great leader, of course, and he's always really responsible, especially when to get home before Spencer gets mad and stuff. He's basically the voice of reason for the turtles, and sometimes they don't listen, but they're gonna have to once they fight bad guys like the Superfly.
Yep. And oh, that's pretty cool. Hello, new person. James too. All right, and what do you call it? You first.
Yes, it's just really awesome to have like excellent chemistry with everybody to just like to just play with each other around about like how to just deliver the lines and just stay connected as like one family and everything like that. You just really feel for him about you just want to see him succeed with everything. And once everyone and yeah, before the big fights at the end of the movie, it was just having this emotional boost up. And when he was totally geeking out that he was finally accepted to be the team leader, it makes you both like make you both feel for him happily and also just laugh about it because overjoyed. You're just killing the mood a little bit, but still, it's everything.
Exactly, and forget to mention this. Like that one part, though, some people might have laughed. Some people were like, because when they're in the school and everything, trying to sign up with being Leo Nardo. I'm like, Donnie, shut the hell up. Your first name would be Donna. That's a girl's name. Oh damn. But yeah, and of course, Mastermind. Go ahead.
Turtle-tastic.
Got you.
Yep. He was an amazing actor for Leo.
Mm. All right, and since we got that recent comment, yeah, James Arnold Taylor, who played him in the 2007 TMNT movie. Now, with this Leonardo, for God's sake, the darkest but the most badass Leonardo of all of them.
I mean, I wouldn't really kind of say dark. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, in your opinion, how do you say dark, so to speak?
This is that one scene with him and Raphael that's like fighting it out. I'm like, damn.
I mean, well, right, because like Raph almost killed him, but yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, and just him arguing with like Raphael, just to point out the reason, like about leadership or like just sticking with brothers the whole time, even though they were separate for a while, but still really badass from my opinion. And like you, Fresh.
Well, yeah, like James was excellent in this role. He really did like stay true to the character, and it kind of like also relate to him because when I heard him say how Master Splinter just sent him away in order to become stronger and a much more better leader, him saying that I can't go back to failure, I really did feel that because that's what I'm like kind of like going through in my opinion for this month, and it's going like pretty well for me. So the movie did turn out like equally dope as ever, and well, I just there's nothing else I can say about it.
Nice. And you, Christian.
This was what my main introduction to James Arnold Taylor, of course, the others being Obi-Wan Kenobi and Johnny Test, but James Arnold Taylor as Leonardo, I must say, yeah, as a really good sounding leader, being with, but of course, there wasn't anyone or whatever until
Oh no.
later they did is Raphael. Yeah.
Hey, Christian,
Yeah.
the whole thing you were just explaining, you were glitched for the whole time. I'm sorry, buddy. Easy, boy. Easy. This leave and rejoin, man. It's that easy. Okay. All right. But while he comes back, Massimo, you ever seen the 2007 movie?
Yes.
What do you have to say about the movie overall and James Arnold Taylor's portrayal as Leonardo?
It was good.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'd say the movie overall, from my opinion, because I first saw it in Nick 2.
Telling stories in
I'll be back real quick.
Right.
That wasn't me, but I'll be back real quick.
Yeah.
Oh wait, since it's on me, right? Okay. Thinking about it. Oh, I got one.
Ninja Turtle! Come on, it's time to turtle up! Join Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and their Sensei Splitter as the forces of evil attack. It's the Brainiac Krang, along with Shredder and the dreaded Foot Clan. Time for a sewer smackdown. Almost forgot the flush. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Figures and vehicles each sold separately. Ninja Turtles! Come on, it's time to turtle up! These Ninja Turtles have a lot to say.
I'm back.
But Shredder's not.
Can you hear me now?
And Christian's back too. All right. Yes, we can hear you. Now you can say your opinion again.
Okay, I'll try to keep it short. Long story short, James Arnold Taylor does really good as a serious, stern leader of Leo, and yeah, he's a good choice. So I don't have to say anything again.
We heard you. Okay, got you. Okay, and yeah, for James, of course, yeah, Turtle-tastic. All right, Christian, you could choose.
And now for the person that played him in the '90s trilogy, Brian Tucci.
Yes, a very interesting choice, I must say. Care to explain, Christian?
Of course, before I even saw, I barely saw the first and second TMT movies. I got it started with the third one. They go back in time to save April in Japan. But the way Brian voices him, of course, mainly in the third one, he's like hammy and still a little bit serious. But of course, in the first and Secret of the Ooze, yeah, of course he's serious. But yeah, Brian Chachi is very unique. And yeah, he's like one of my favorite Leonardo portrayers and stuff. And yeah, of course, some have a few nip about mine. It's my childhood, so I think Brian did really great job. Movies of Leo.
Got you. All right. You fresh? Fresh.
I mean, I mostly
Fresh.
agree. It's kind of like what?
Oh, you're delaying. Sorry. Like we were trying to call you. I think you're delaying. Sorry.
What?
All right. Cristiano Ronaldo, Soupy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did. If y'all saw my TikTok video, I recorded me at the Spirit Halloween store.
I saw that.
Yep. And I saw that now Spirit Halloween's making new animatronics now.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh.
Plus, when I was there, they even had an animatronic of the Corpse Bride.
That's really unique. Like, I was considering to watch the Corpse Bride but from your perspective, if you watched it, is it really good?
Yes, it's good.
Got you. All right. All right.
And yeah, they had a lot of, when I was at Spirit Halloween, they also had a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Beetlejuice stuff.
Oh, that's nice. Like, a question, because I know you have a Spirit Halloween. Do you have a Party City next to you, like you currently, or no?
Yes, there's a Party City in my area.
Cool. All right. All right. Now going back. Fresh, go ahead.
Fresh?
What?
Oh,
But
Hello?
Blitzy was telling you to go ahead.
All right. Well, I mean, like I couldn't hear. Well, I didn't hear that part, but sorry. Even though I have like seen like yes, the first two live action Ninja Turtles movies, I don't really mind the third one because well reasons. But I guess like Toji's interpretation of Leonardo kind of like matches the '80s version in my opinion. That's what I see about it.
cool. And for myself, with Brian's version of Leonardo, yeah, watching the the '90s movies here and there, I'm gonna say yes, very similar to the '80s, very average sounding here and there. As Christian was explaining, hamminess here and there, but that's what makes Leonardo serious or hammy. But yeah, he did great. And what about you, Mastermind?
I have the same opinion as you, Blitz.
Cool. All right, we'll just. And now we could go back to YouTube.
Going quietly. Non-stop talking Ninja Turtles power sound
Fun
effects
fact:
figures,
my
each
brother
sold
had
separately.
3 of those toys.
So,
What do you
which
call it?
ones?
He had the Donatello one, Michelangelo, and Leonardo one. For the Raphael one, he got the Babe verse, Raphael. Yeah.
Ninja Turtles! Come on, it's time to turtle up! Ready for battle, it's the Ninja Turtles in Shell Razor, the incredible sewer subway car. With everything the Turtles need to take out the trash.
Sorry for asking this obvious question, but does this sound like Tom Kenny though?
I mean, who? Like the guy talking?
Like the announcer, yeah. Does he not sound like Tom Kenny in a way?
It's not really.
Sewer subway car. With everything the Turtles need
I
to take out the trash.
I mean,
And launch into Ninja
actually
Battle
yes.
Boost
Like a
action.
little bit of a yes
Fine
and.
performance, styling, and dependability. Shell Razor is a total knockout. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shell Razor, and Figure each sold separately. Ninja Turtle! Come on, it's time to turtle up. Watch out! It's the Dragon Chopper gonna mow down the turtles. But Raph puts the Ninja Stealth Bike in battle mode. Just in time.
Okay, who's next? You had to ask? Looks like my just a trick. Yeah, stinks to be the foot.
Ninja Stealth Bike, Dragon Chopper, Super Spin Escape.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, seems to be
Yep,
you.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve. Mom wants us home for dinner. Let's go, Splinter.
Turtle up and get ready to battle. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys are here. Available now, each sold separately.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mikey's in trouble. Here come the turtles launching a rapid-fire attack. Rolling into battle. Taking out the bad guys with high-speed assault. Now Mikey's swinging too, throwing them a real
See, guys, nothing beats battle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles slingers and figures, each sold separately. Teenage Mutant Ninja Mutagen Ooze, the most powerful stuff in the universe, now part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arsenal. When mutants attack, it's time to fight back. Punching and chucking mutagen ooze everywhere.
That's kind of stupid, though.
The villains are retreating. It's Snakeweed. In comes the sword booster on ooze control. And the drum copter off the way.
Lose it or lose it.
Mutagen Ooze vehicles and figures each sold separately.
High three.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who wants pizza? It's the Anchovy Alley Pop-Up Pizza Planet.
Oh.
A deep dish full of turtle action. Table for one, right this way. No waiting.
Or would you prefer takeout?
Ooh.
Try our hand-tossed original. You flip. I said
No anchovies. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pop-Up Pizza Play Set and figures.
Oh
Each sold separately.
no. Sorry for can you pause for a second? I just want to point out with the toys. Like the only one I was kind of like hesitant with was the fish face one. It was like not very accurate to like how they made the turtles or dog pound. This kind of reminds me how in real life they try to make regular show like toys.
Well, yes. It's not. I mean, like just being kind of like a little bit lazy about it. That's what it is. Not really caring that much. Like too much into like, okay, gonna need to make sure that this appeals to kids. Just got to get this right. There. That's
It's
what
like,
it's like.
I mean, we do have those called
Kids,
bootlegs
right?
for Christ's sake.
Hello.
Oh no, I was mentioning about bootlegs. Of course, you ever heard of them, right?
Yeah, we all
Well,
hate
yes.
bootlegs.
Anyway, this is good. Let's go back to the YouTube.
Turtle up! April's in trouble. Let's do this, boys. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have become the supersized Battle Shell Turtles. Destroy them. They're bigger, better, and full of surprises. The secret's in the shell. More weapons, more firepower. They just got shell-shocked. As Shredder and company are finding out, these turtles are a really big deal. Teenage Mutant Ninja Battle Shell Turtles. Figures and roleplay each sold separately. Time to turtle up! We're on the lookout. It's the Shredder. How did he find the turtle's secret sewer lair? Time to get into position. They're attacking! All right! The sewer lair is full of surprises, and the turtles are always ready for a surprise attack. Here comes Mikey.
Dr. Zippenstein, Zippy Bob. High three.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles secret sewer lair. Figures, vehicles, and roleplay each sold separately.
Time to turtle up. Mutate into your favorite turtle with epic gear like deluxe ninja masks, weapons, and shells. You'll always be ready for the next big battle. Be a Ninja Turtle. Each item sold separately.
Throwing battle turtles. Tonight, the Shredder
Oh, yeah,
is
but those
targeting that
favorite
warehouse. But the turtles are on it, going into ninja stealth mode, dropping in unexpectedly, ready to fight and explode into ninja battle action. launching into combat. Oh no, more mutants! But these turtles really know how to throw a party. Knocking, socking, and rocking the bad guys. Total take. Yeah! Throw and battle Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, each sold separately. Time to turtle up. Giant interactive talking turtles.
This is gonna be epic! Oh man, do you think that's a shredder?
They even interact with each other.
Bad guys only understand one language. Fist. Turtle! Take them down. It's go time! Alright, all you can beat buffet. It's turtle time!
What will they say next?
Hungry!
Giant interactive talking turtles, each sold separately. Time to turtle up. It's the Turtle Blimp on patrol. Casey Jones and the Ninja Turtles spot trouble below. It's Slash and the Foot Clan. Ninjas deploy for a massive mutant smackdown. Cruising and bruising. The bad guys are losing. And Shredder, you're grounded. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles blimp and figures each sold separately. Assembly required.
Ooh, it's just about pizza time. Let's get 'em!
Slice and dice.
Show up! Bring it on!
Hey, yeah.
Now it's pizza time.
With new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Electronic Us, you'll always be ready to turtle up. Be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Each sold separately.
Gear up with the Ninja Turtle build and battle system. Your favorite Ninja Turtle, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. For the first time, you can customize your ninja battle gear and build your favorite turtle's weapons. Leonardo's katana sword set, Donatello's bow staff set, Raphael's sai set, Michelangelo's nunchuck set. Now you can switch, mix, and build your ultimate turtle weapon to battle and stomp out the Foot Clan. Ninja Turtles build and battle system, each sold separately from Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Mutants. The Ninja Turtles and their entire world shrunken down to tiny posable figures and weapons. While the city sleeps, the turtles sweep the streets of crime. Time for some bad guy street cleaning. This deluxe vehicle mutates into a turtle operations station. Get ready for non-stop ninja action. Be on the lookout for villains. There goes another one. Drop him in the hole. Lock up the bad guys once and for all. New Micro Deluxe Sweeper 2-in-1. Or the ultimate transforming playset from Playmates Toys. Equal separately.
In the next tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Turtles find themselves in another dimension. Samurai Leo, Samurai Donnie, Samurai Mikey, and Samurai Raph join forces with Usagi Yojimbo. Now they're ready to ride into battle. It's go time. They'll stop any bad guys that get in the way. Samurai Turtle Power. Tales of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. New characters, new adventures from Playmates Toys, each sold separately.
What? Oh wait, yeah. Like, even though the first, but this one,
Created by accident.
yeah.
Raised in the shadows. Kept a secret. But this October, they shall surface. It's Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Banging entrance, dude.
And these four brothers are out for a slice of the action.
Okay, who's next? We're gonna be famous.
Leonardo.
Prepare to dish out the mighty wrath of justice. Seriously, just yell at him.
Donatello.
Booyakasha! Sounds weird when he says it.
Raphael.
Right, that's all you can beat buffet. You are seriously twisted.
And Michelangelo.
This always works. Hey, stop! Ow!
Dang. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The brand new series will surface on the 1st of October, only on Nickelodeon.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are about to meet a Teenage Mutant Ninja. Gator?
We are not bringing that monster home with us.
He's not a monster. He's a giant crank-crushing mutant alligator monster. I said monster, didn't I?
But will Mikey's new friend...
He's not gonna hurt us. We're the ones who saved him.
...tear the turtles apart?
Get him off me!
He had me by the face, Mikey!
Don't miss an all-new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Saturday morning at 11.
Alright, I'm back.
The 1-hour Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie event.
Wait a second, what?
Anyways, just going back. Yeah, continuing with so Christian, we gave our opinions with Brian. So where would you put him?
Okay, A.
Got you. Right then, Fresh, go ahead. Oh, okay, I'll say it again. Fresh, you could go. This is your turn.
Hello?
We hear you.
Yeah, Jason Griffith.
All right. Care to explain?
Jeez, what's wrong with the audio or something? But yeah, I believe that in the movie Turtles Forever, like yes, what the cool collaboration between like the 2003 Turtles, the 80s Turtles, and the Mirage comics. Yeah, hearing the Mirage comics of the Turtles, it's really something, because since they're like supposedly like really violent and everything, and I believe that Jason as Mirage Leonardo, he kind of sounds like a much more darker version of Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's that's saying a lot.
Bro, legit, when I was reviewing the audios this morning, that's what it sounded to me as well. I was like, damn, he really went down for the Mirage version of Leonardo, and it'd be pretty cool that someday he could actually play the regular Leonardo, that's like the standard one.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, good movie. But Christian, if you ever heard of his version?
I have not, because I've not seen the movie, sadly. But I'll take your opinion on it. A darker version of Shadow, imagine that.
Yeah. And Mastermind, have you ever seen the movie Tmnt Turtles Forever?
Yes.
And yeah, seeing this darker version of Leonardo's voice, what would you say about it?
It's pretty interesting.
Got you. I got you. By the way, Fresh, can you check the private chat?
Yeah.
Okay, so before you joins back, so Christian, probably know this, but you probably got introduced to Ben Schwartz through Randy Cunningham, correct?
Yes.
And what was the first official Blue character that you got introduced to him first?
As a tie between he voices Louis, right?
Yes.
Okay, as tied between him and Leonardo.
I'm surprised he didn't say Skidmark.
Oh, duh! I keep forgetting that he voices Skidmark. Okay, yeah, it was okay. So it was Skidmark.
Got you. All right, so testing 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me. You good, Fresh?
Remember that I used to say that in school, but I mean, I don't know, because like from my side, it's just whenever you try to like talk, it just kind of like takes a minute and before it just does something. I don't know.
But I can hear you like really well now.
All right.
But yeah, overall, Fresh, where would you put Jason?
A.
Got you. And Mastermind, again, if you want to choose or not, which one would you choose?
Batman. Probably the one from Batman versus Tmnt.
It's
Eric
Eric
Bauza.
Eric.
Yeah. Yep. So of course, yeah. Go with your explanation first, Mastermind.
Okay, so like if I'm being honest, his performance was pretty good because like he played a good Leonardo in there.
Yes, I agree. Yes, good choice. And okay, and Fresh.
I believe, like, yes, he's at his absolute best as Leonardo. Like, even much more than like that one like Nickelodeon short, if I remember. Like, he's at his full right here. He's like the movie, of course, one of the best ones that I've ever seen. And like, while he may be like again your standard 100% serious guy, one of the like some of the cool and funny incidents is like when he first like stuck his eyes upon the Batmobile. It's like he almost lost his good. It's almost like he had a sense of like happiness and joy and like, whoa, this is the coolest thing ever. But yeah, two of the biggest scenes, of course, with him would be like him beating Scarecrow's fear gas in order for him to just fight back, and the final battle between him and Ra's al Ghul. But like one of the more impressive ones, what was like, whoa, man, was like his first fight. He and his brother's first fight, Batman. He's like, "You better back the hell away from my brother."
Yes, I remember that as well. But yeah, agreeing with you, Mastermind's opinions, because with Eric Bauza, like, yes, I know that first he played him in the shorts when they were doing that contest, but him playing Leonardo fully in this movie truly showed something because his elements remind me of, yes, Seth Green's, Michael's from 2003's, and James Arnold Taylor, but making it at his own, like, is really badass. And, you, Christian, have you ever seen the movie or clips?
Of course I've seen it, and you basically said everything. And yes, it is a total shocker that Eric Bauza got to voice him fully. Of course, I've never seen a short that he voiced him in, but yeah, I must say, Eric Bauza Leonardo is really at his peak. I really liked it.
I mean, yeah. And what's so cool about this, even though we're not talking about this certain sort, but we can mention him, is that Eric Bauza also plays Donatello in his shorts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But yes, overall, Mastermind, would you put Eric Bauza?
A.
Got you.
I'm up. Oh.
All right, time for some jackass. And I'm not talking about the actor because he's actually pretty cool in real life. Yes, Johnny Knoxville. Oh wow. Okay, thanks for that. Johnny Knoxville, like who played Leonardo in the first Michael Bay TMNT, and I gotta say this was an excellent choice for like Leonardo despite like what happened and everything. But towards like with the second movie, because what I remember that they didn't call him back to play Leonardo for the second film, but to me with him in the second actor, I just prefer Johnny's version because how tough and like funny it was for him to play Leonardo.
Oh yes, you gotta specify though. Like he only played the voice of Leo, not the motion capture.
All right. Thank you for mentioning that. But yes, but yeah, of course that was just my opinion. But you, Fresh?
Yes, I agree. Like again, like it's kind of weird because again, this Leonardo has kind of like the elements of both 80s and a little bit of like 2003, if I might say, but he did stand out to just give us all as Leonardo. He wasn't that bad. He was one of the more passable elements of the Michael Bay intro movies. Like one of the good things to say about him.
Exactly. And what do you call it? Mastermind, if you ever saw the first Michael Bay TMNT film, what do you have to say about his Leonardo?
I'm not sure if I even seen it or not.
It's the one from 2014, the live action one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I would have the same opinion.
Got you. And Christian, if you do have an opinion with Johnny Knoxville. Hello, Christian.
You speak English? Oh, dang.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he told us ahead of time, like before leaving. But that's just weird. They left at the same time, like hocus pocus on that bullshit.
What's the great Doheny put on the trick?
But yeah, this is spare time. So with Johnny Knoxville, did you first get introduced him to the Jackass movies, SpongeBob, or TMT?
Yeah, trying to remember. I think that it was. Oh, wait. But that depends on which came first. Yes, the Ninja Turtles movie did came out in 2014, but the SpongeBob episode, like, when did that come out?
All right, let me check. Johnny Knoxville, SpongeBob. Okay, checking. Okay, the episode. Okay, Extreme Spots. That came out in 2012.
Then I guess it was SpongeBob.
Cool. Hello, Christian.
Oh, there we go. Hey, where's the rest of mine?
Christian Slater. Christian Bale. Christian Metopoulos.
Hello.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering. Oh. Such a good song.
No, bloody hell.
What the deuce? When did he become a creation of Stewie Griffin and Gordon Ramsay? Yeah. Also to spare the time. Of course, I know this, but if anybody's watching this, of course. Out of the Turtles, which one has to be your top favorite?
Geez, right now, it's like either mixed with either like a tie between Michelangelo or Donatello.
For me, it was always a tie with Michelangelo and Leonardo because everybody wanted to be Michelangelo all growing up because cool party dude. And then with Leonardo being my top favorite because this is like really the element of 2012's version that got to me. I was like, damn, this guy is really good.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, Squiddy. How you doing?
Where's mine?
Oh, he had to leave.
Oh, okay.
All right, but as I was saying before, what's your opinion towards Johnny Knoxville's Leonardo from 2014?
Michael Bay TMT anymore. I must say the way Johnny voiced him, it really made him sound very much as a leader. And yeah, even though I haven't heard his second voice in a while, but I do kind of prefer Johnny still.
Same, of course. And of course, putting the king of jackasses into A. All right, Christian, go ahead.
Is Corey Kruger on here?
Yes, he is.
All right, good. Okay, so he voiced him in Injustice 2, where he's, along with the Turtles, is the last guest DLC. And yeah, the way he voices him, it's very similar to Leonardo's first voice in TNT 2012. But yeah, I must say, he a really good, very, I like a lyric of the intro dialogue.
What's a tragedy?
Oh, hi.
What? What?
Oh no, because you're glitching again.
There's not being something wrong with my Wi-Fi.
Jeez, talk about a blue day. It's supposed to
Can
be
you
a
hear me?
green day, but it's a dividend. Yep, for now.
For now. But I'll be back real quick.
Booyaka Showdown is coming soon.
It's up to us.
But first, in a brand new episode, the turtles will have to battle bugs.
How you like me now?
Bites. You bite me? You bit me. And each other.
Leo, what are you doing?
Don't miss the throwdown before the showdown.
This ends now.
In a brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Saturday at 11 on Nick. Booyaka Showdown, the new Turtles movie event is almost here.
Let's do this.
But first, in a brand new episode, when the brothers need to make a daring rescue.
Mr. O'Neill.
Can one turtle do it alone?
Looks like you could use a tune-up.
Or will he need a little extra turtle power?
Yeah!
No! Don't miss a brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles next Saturday at 11 on Nick.
Just a little bit for the yeah.
Let's go!
Bet you think you're pretty slick.
Check this out.
And I messed Phil down.
It's bumper.
Oh, honey's the flip. Check this out. Epic.
Let's go! Bet you think you're pretty slick. Sweet, huh?
It's going to be so amazing. Awesome. Awesome.
Wait a minute, this looks familiar.
Dudley.
Come on, Kitty, we've been training all year for this. Awesome!
Could you imagine if Cartoon Network did something like this?
Well, that would be ripping off them. I mean, like they already had Cartoon City and wait, I'll come to think of it. I mean, like it's best not to like steal from anybody. It's kind of like Marvel and DC. They might be like rivals, but they're just like competing about like which would be better up one another or something like that. Mm. Speaking of which, I always wanted to experience. All right, let's see.
Hi, my name is Tyson Hess. I'm one of the artists and designers that worked on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie to bring Sonic the Hedgehog to the big screen, but I've been working with Sega and Sonic for a few years now. First started on the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books, and then after that I moved on to directing and animating short animations for YouTube. And even though in a movie like Sonic the Hedgehog it takes a team of dozens and maybe even hundreds of artists to bring him to life, today I'm going to show you how easy it is to draw Sonic on your own at home. All right, so let's start drawing our Sonic by first roughly sketching out a circle for his head. It's okay for your drawing to be messy at the start. You don't have to put down the perfect line on your very first go. And then we're going to put his body. Sonic has kind of this bean-shaped body because he's always puffing out his chest. He's a big, brave hero. His legs fall straight down. You can kind of follow the curve of the body in the back. So his legs come straight down, and Sonic's legs get a little bit thicker at the ankles. And we have Sonic's socks, which are these big, oversized socks. The easiest way to draw them is kind of think about two donuts stacked on top of each other. We're going to be drawing movie Sonic today. So movie Sonic shoes are a little bit different. They kind of curve up at the toe a little bit. That's the way a running shoe works. Running shoes curve up at the toe. It makes it easier to roll your foot with a sole at the bottom. And we're going to plot out where we want his hands to be. Let's put Sonic's hand on his hip. So we got his fist here. Let's do his other one. Let's do a classic Sonic pose here. He's got big hands and big feet, so when his ankles and his wrists are thick, kind of blends the skinniness of his arms and his legs into his hands and feet. And let's start on Sonic's face, which is probably where you might have wanted me to start in the first place, because that's the most fun thing to draw. But I saved it for last just to keep you interested the whole way through. All right, let's plot Sonic's face here. When I draw a face, I like to draw a little bit of it's kind of like a cross or a plus sign on the face, and that just kind of gives me a grounding for where the middle of his face is going to be. Sonic's first eyeball, which is kind of like an almond shape here. He's got his scowl going, and then his other eye is a little bit taller. The eyeball that's further away from you gets a little bit taller, and this one gets a little bit slimmer because it makes his face look natural when he's got his smirk going up on the side. And Sonic's nose isn't going to be right on that line because his nose sticks out a little bit. So it would be sticking forward from this grounding shape that we've put on our circle. Sonic's got tall irises and pupils. They're not perfectly round. Sonic doesn't have actual eyebrows like you and I have. He's just got these big, thick muscles around his eyes, and so think of them almost like they're kind of tubes that are going around the upper edge of Sonic's eye. Sonic's got these big ears too that kind of point forward a little bit. Now we're going to do maybe the most important part of Sonic are his spikes. I always start by kind of going off the bottom of his head, get his middle one. And then you don't have to do it this way, but I always do his top one last. It helps me see how big and long it should be because his top spike should always be a little bit shorter from the side than the other two. You don't want to forget Sonic's tummy fur either, which is just kind of the same shape, pulled in a little bit. So it's still got a kind of a bean shape. Now we're going to do Sonic's little classic finger wavy hand. Hands are difficult for a lot of artists, so I'm going to try and walk you through it, but also I'm going to tell you, don't worry about it too much. We're just having fun. As you go, you'll get better. The more you draw, the better you get at anything. So for Sonic, that first big pointer finger, fill in the others that are curled under, his thumb on top of them. Little lines so that we show his palms. Let's color in his nose. I always like to leave a little bit of a white spot on the top of Sonic's nose to make it look shiny and wet. And that's how you know Sonic is healthy. That's about it for Sonic. So hopefully today, I hope you've seen how easy and fun it can be to draw Sonic the Hedgehog. He's been my favorite character to draw for almost 30 years now, ever since I was a kid. Almost every day I've drawn Sonic. So you keep drawing on your own too. Come up with your own fun poses and stories with Sonic. And don't forget to see Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, in theaters February 14th.
Oh.
iRecipe Adventures and everything you see here.
Tall kids, short kids, big kids, little kids, all colors of the rainbow kids. Want a great deal this week? You can have your parents log on to ChuckyDeals.com for this week's great deal, great fun at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Lousy. All right. What? This looks cool.
Baboon, here we go, boys on the run.
Wait, oh, okay.
Every night, putting on those cartoon shows. There's no time to take a break. The fans doing our hair and ripping our clothes. Because we're cartoon we're up all night with no restraint. We touch us on ink and paint. But I think I'm gonna faint for a cartoon cartoon.
It's Cartoon Network's 20th birthday. Who are the bestest best friends? Mordecai and Rigby, Finn and Jake, Gumball and Darwin, Pickup and Toothless, Blue and Matt, and Ed and Eddie. Go online and vote.
How about some scary stories?
Regular show. All new half-hour Halloween special. Tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central. Only on Cartoon Network.
Fruity balls! Oh, these Fruit Loops look delicious.
And this iguana wanna keep it all for himself.
That's right. Iguana wanted this, or this, or these.
Guess things are really falling into place. Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal is part of a balanced breakfast. Look, we have blockheads. You can get yours on specially marked packages.
I look good. New from Lego Marvel Superheroes. The evil Loki has unleashed an alien invasion. Assemble the Avengers. Activate your superhero powers to protect the city. New from Lego Marvel Superheroes. Each set sold separately.
It's Party City to the rescue. This Halloween, who you gonna be?
Look, it's Cinderella. Take me to Party City. Wow, they have Avengers. Take me to Party City.
Check out Batman. Take me to Party City.
Awesome. It's the kids from Monster High. Take me to Party City. I can create my own costume too. Take me to Party City.
Party City. Nobody has more Halloween for less.
I doth declare that thou have brought over many discounts to thine customers.
Safe driver, multi-car, paid in full. Most fulsome bounty indeed, Lord Jamie.
Thou cometh and we, thy saveth.
What are you doing?
We doth offer so many discounts, we have some to spare.
Oh, you have any of those homeowners discounts? Here we go. Thank you.
Took my shield, my lady.
These are troubling times in the kingdom.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're with who was it? Oh yeah, Corey. Got you.
Okay, so starting off, so I can't.
There, go ahead.
Yeah, so Corey Kruger, he sounds very similar to the first voice of Leo from Tmnt Channel 12. He's not one of my favorites, but he still did good.
I will agree with you because when I was hearing the audio clips from this morning and the other day, I was like, he sounds like, yeah, Tmnt 2012's, preferably Jason's version, but more lazy in a way.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. And Fresh, if you have an opinion or not.
No for me.
Okay. So Christian, where would you put him?
See.
Okay.
What?
All right, Fresh, go ahead. Oh, okay. I'll say it again. Fresh, it's your turn. Yeah. Oh.
Dominic Cantrambone.
All right. Care to explain?
And yes, like so okay, I like see like again with the pauses and everything. Like I just anyway, yes, he took over for Jason because like of course this because due to him doing what like yeah the unspeakable thing that we would not like discuss, but he was close to Jason, but he's kind of like a little bit much more nasalier, a little more high pitched in it. So, but he's still did like a decent job.
I will agree with you because the thing is, when I'll be honest, when I was a kid, I did not realize they switched actors for Leo throughout the season before he had the deep voice, of course. But yeah, I gotta say, Dominic, he almost replicate Jason in a way, but I still enjoy his version. And what's so cool about Dominic, he's actually a voice double for Ryan Reynolds because he played, was it, of course, yes, playing Turbo in the game, and of course, Guy Crude.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, and what do you call it? He also played Leonardo in the Splinter Fate game in 2023. Again, did really good, but yeah. And Christian, if you have an opinion.
Yeah. Besides him playing in that game you mentioned, he also played in the Nickelodeon game for the Wii, which I do have, and he has done impressions as well. And yeah, I do agree with you. And same with you, Blitz. I didn't realize actors that he was still voiced by Jason, but learned about it was this guy named Dominic. He did good.
Awesome. All right. And overall, Fresh, where would you put Dominic?
B.
All right. I'm gonna go for a surprising one. Dan Green, who voiced the actual Leonardo from the Charles Forever crossover. So yeah, very odd choice to have Dan Green voicing Leonardo. I can see more of like a Raphael kind of guy, but he actually did really good because when hearing the voice, it's like, what was his name? I believe it was Norman from Pokemon. Yeah, that's the voice he was kind of giving for Leonardo, but he still sound kind of friendly in a way.
Yeah, I heard a voice clip of him, like where it's like talking to was it Han? You know, the guy with the scar on his neck.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, he's like, "Hello, we're talking about the Shredder." It's very, very close to Michael Center Kines and stuff. So, but yeah, Dan Green is very surprising. So I'm glad he got the opportunity to voice 80s Leonardo.
Of course, yes. And you first?
I'll take your word for it.
All right, got you. For Dan Green, I'm gonna put him in B. All right, Christian, go ahead.
Michael Dobson, that voiced him in the Next Mutation, the 97 show.
Yes, part of the Dobson brothers from the Canadian actors. Like, yes, you may know his brothers, Paul Dobson and what was the other one? Yeah, Brian Dobson. All Canadian actors and voice actors, if you didn't know.
Yeah, and it's been so many years since I've seen Next Mutation, so I haven't heard his voice in a while. But the way he's portrayed, yeah, I would say it's all right.
Yeah, I've heard his version recently, and I was like, okay, the voice for some reason. Okay, and this is just my opinion because hearing the voice, yeah, he got Leo's voice down, but I was like, this is the kind of voice you could give to Michelangelo in a way, how it sounded.
Oh.
Well, put that away, sure.
Yeah, and first, if you have an opinion or not,
No.
got you. All right, so Christian, where would you put him? Okay. All right then. Yuri Lowenthal. Yes. So back when they were having that contest about the new Tmnt animation, yeah, he played Leonardo along with what do you call it? Sam Ringo playing Raphael. Um, of course, Zach Calixton playing Michelangelo. I gotta say, it's a really good fit because it gives elements of Spearmint and Ben Tennyson. It's really good.
And I wish I saw the short.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Fresh.
I agree with you.
Yeah. And yeah, Christian, if you want to see the short, I'll send it to you after the stream.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. But overall, again, he has a lot of potential because other than Leonardo, he of course played Donatello and Michelangelo. So again, a lot of great potential. I do hope like if he does get the chance to play Leonardo in the future again, that'll be pretty cool. So for my final one, I would just put him in A. All right, go ahead, Christian.
Since it's to his birth, how about we bring in Ben Schwartz to voice him in Rise of the TMNT?
Blue Boy, but yes, go ahead.
Yes, this is very surprising, and it took me a long time. Like, why does he sound so? His voice is Randy. It took me so long to recognize his voice. And also, what's very odd about this one, because this is very rare that he's not the leader of the Turtles this time in the show. Raphael is, and he's just basically almost like the Michelangelo group. And if you think about it,
I mean,
Well-
actually, they're all of them. All of them are, to be fair. And
Yeah. I was gonna like ask like Fresh if you like to elaborate more, like because of the review you saw.
well, yeah, they're all basically have one personality that's just having like being like extreme fun-loving guys instead of just having their standard personalities. Let's again with the flesh outness and stuff.
But yeah, when I first learned that Ben Schwartz played Leonardo, because again, this is him playing multiple blue characters, but honestly, it's a good role for him.
it is surprisingly.
So yeah, of course, for the big birthday boy over here, big bluey boy, where would you put him, Christian?
Of course, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Fantastic.
All right, Fresh, go ahead.
P Pluzek, if I'm pronouncing the last name right.
Oh, he played him in the 2016 version, correct?
No. Okay, look, in 2014, he only did the motion capture for Leonardo, but in 2016, he was both the motion capture and the voice for Leo.
Okay, that's all that's good. But yeah, go ahead.
I mean, but he's just as good as Johnny Knoxville. That's all really I can say about him.
I mean, I will agree with you because when I was re-hearing the clips from earlier with Leonardo, his sounds a little bit younger towards like Johnny Knoxville's version because just trying to replicate what Johnny Knoxville left for Leonardo. But for the 2016 movie, although it had the flaws here and there, it was still good in like the 2014 one. I'll give it that. But yeah, he did pretty good.
I agree with both of you.
Okay, thanks. And where would you put him?
Yeah. Hey.
All right, just to get him off the way. Yeah, Jason Biggs. Yeah, who was the first voice of Leonardo from 2012? But yeah, okay. Other than the bullshit he did, I will say this though: when hearing the voice for Leonardo for this show, he actually did really good considering like it's to sound, make Leonardo sound younger in a way, but still act like a leader. That's what I liked about his elements.
True, true.
And it also makes him sound a little bit like a dork.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, yes. Especially when it comes to like acting like a quote unquote hero. That's how heroes talk, and of course fanboying over space heroes, especially.
Exactly.
We could have made this joke earlier. We have to get Go-Gurt. Go-Gurt. Okay, Batman.
Oh my god. And also in this version, he kind of had a crush on Cry, but of course that ended since he found out he Cry are supposed to be sister brother, and also I think it has something to do with Cry. Him and Splinter were talking. As soon as Splinter was leaving, he said, "I'm glad you're not mad." And then Splinter got upset. He said, "Who said I'm not mad?" And then he stabbed his stick into his foot.
I want to go back to this with the Cry and Leonardo thing because in that moment, finding out their brother and sister, it's like the Luke and Princess Leia situation.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What I also like about Leonardo, especially in the first episode, by choosing the leader, he legit, just him asking, "Hey, can I be leader?" and everything else, and then finding out in part 2 of that episode because Splinter was giving the reason that you asked first. I was like, "What? That's because."
But then eventually, it's only because to calm his ego at the time. Like, yes, I'm the leader. You gotta do what I say. Blah blah blah. But there was just more to that when it came to, of course, like when Green took over.
Of course, but overall for Jason, I'll put him in B.
Surprising because, well yeah, we're not gonna discuss that.
Yeah, very Christian. Go ahead.
Nolan North, not Nolan South, not Nolan East, Nolan North.
Nice. So of course, have you ever seen the game he played him in?
No, but it's surprising that he got the voice of character explain.
So he played him in the Tmnt game Mutants in Manhattan from 2016. What's so cool about this is that not only that he played Leonardo in that game, he played Splinter and Shredder.
Damn right.
And that is pretty dope.
What's so dope too, because previously he played Raphael, and honestly, when hearing his Leonardo voice, it kind of gave the vibe of his like Nathan Drake kind of and his Superboy voice.
Good touch. Nice touches.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, of course, after hearing all this, where would you put Nolan?
I'll be fair. I'll put him in B.
Oh, that fair.
All right, go ahead first.
I'm really hurry about the other two.
All right, so just to get out the way, just searching for the other ones. Oh yeah, what do you call it? What was his name? Scott White, I believe. Yeah. If I'm going back to which one he played him in, I think it was a game from 2013. Yes, it was Out of the Shadows. Yeah.
Right.
Because also in that game, Jurgen Lowenthal played Donatello while Carl Rocky played Raphael.
Right.
But yeah, honestly, when I heard Scott's version, because he's one of those actors that could do like somewhat good impressions of like certain like actors or just the characters. But yeah, honestly, when I heard his version of Leonardo, I was like, okay, yeah, you sound a little bit of Jason's and Dominic's in a way, but it's pretty good.
What that means?
Yep. So with Scott, I'll just put him in B.
Whoa.
What happened?
Think about it, like accidentally just zoomed in a little. Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right, for the last person, that would be Anders Helm, who played Leonardo for the contest back then. It was like that short with the Invader Zim animation.
Oh yeah.
But of course, seeing that once or twice, it did pretty decent. Again, it was just like because just bringing in the workaholics cast members to play certain turtles with Eric Bowser playing, Donatello in that one, but still did decent. Not one of the best, but hey, at least he tried. So just to be fair, and of course, this would be our first D for him.
Yeah, don't say that.
Ooh. Anyways, so yeah, that was the Leonardo ranking stream. And of course, once again, happy birthday to Ben Schwartz. Hope you're having a great birthday, along with Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Rock on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yep. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.
Adios.